says we're live. L-I-V-E. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good night. Whatever the case may be in your neck of the woods. Whatever time it may be in your neck of the woods. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. So me and Mr. Ranger Dog, we're on Ranger Dog lunch break. Mr. Ranger Dog was on his lunch break. He's just hanging out with Daddy. So he had his Ranger food, and then he had part of Daddy's lunch. Hey, Brother Eric. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. I hope you're staying warm, because I'm pretty darn sure in your neck of the woods it's cold, 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 just like it's cold here. You're doing okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. So yeah, I'm just hanging out with Mr. Ranger Dog. Hey, Wes. Good morning, or actually good afternoon in your neck of the woods. I hope you're staying warm, because it's super duper cold here in my neck of the woods. Yep, just on lunch break. Just on my lunch break, hanging out. Yeah, I got my hair cut this weekend. All that jazz. I needed my hair cut. So good. I'm glad you're staying warm. Ranger Dog and I are staying warm. Where do I work at? I work for AC Delco Auto Part Warehouse here in Oklahoma City. And I'm not hoping, but I'm eventually going to get hired on permanently through the company, because of course I'm working through a temp agency. And I get paid $10 an hour, and these people are paying the temp agency for me $18 an hour. So once they hire me on permanently, they're gonna start me out at $11.50 an hour, so save them a few bucks, but I'll eventually work my way up the ladder. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, I work for AC Delco. I've worked here about going on 3 weeks now. No, a month? Going on a month? It'll be a month like December or January. I'll have to look. Kroger in McDonald, Georgia. Oh yeah, Mr. Ranger Dog, he's staying warm. He hangs out in the back. I got tons of blankets back there, and he's all wrapped up in blankets. So, but with his big fur coat and his bio heat, he keeps it warm in here by itself. McDonough is how you say it. Oh yeah, McDonough, Georgia. Kroger for 7. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's a good company to work for. Is Kroger Groceries. Really good company to work for. So yeah, I've been here at AC Delco about a month now. About a month, and they've already asked me that they want to hire me permanently. As soon as their website is available for me to do my application, I'll do my application, because I already tried to do my application on the website, and I guess they got to get their webmaster to redo the applications, because you click on the applications and it don't say nothing. Hey, brother Don, Mr. Kentucky Ranger, hope you're staying warm over there. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy. So yeah, we're on lunch break. It's a little overcast here. It's like 27 degrees out. So it's cold. It's cold, it's cold, it's cold. So yeah, lunchtime with Brad. Lunchtime. Yeah, sometimes I'll go live on my lunch here and say howdy doody and all that jazz. Whew, here in the city, it got down to 5 degrees. Wind chill factor like -1. Same thing up north in Ponca. So I'm anxious to get to my bus when I get off work and make sure. I'm just hoping. I know my bus is fine, but I'm just so worried that like the handles froze or something froze, and it's not going to work. Jeez, -5. I didn't do nothing for New Year's, man. I fell asleep around 9 o'clock, and I woke up at about 10 minutes till midnight, and then fell back asleep. That's all I did. I'm an old fogey. I'm boring. Yes, it's gold. It's cold. They say it's supposed to start warming up a little bit here in my neck of the woods starting tomorrow. And then it's supposed to plunge back down to super cold, freezing temperatures like next week sometime. So even the icicles were shivering. Whew, I went over to my house yesterday to check on it. It's the house that I have up for sale, and I've let all the faucets drip and whatnot, but the toilet, it's an ice rink. The toilet turned into an ice rink, so I hope that's gonna be okay. Ranger's doing good today. He's doing good. He had his lunch, and I had my lunch. He had part of my sandwich. He's like, I'm gonna eat some of Daddy's sandwich. And I took Ranger for a walk. And then we jumped back in the car. Yeah, he's styling. He's styling. He's enjoying it. Oh, Mr. Ranger. Oh, Mr. Ranger. So yeah. So I figured I'd do a quick hellos and whatnot. I took him for a walk, but I'll take him for another walk before I head back in. It's going quick today. We're staying busy. Groovy Ranger. Yep. He's groovy. He's a good friend to have. A loyal friend to have. Been by my side through thick and thin. He really has. So yeah, overcast here, just cold. There's Ranger's water. I better bring that in before it gets frozen. Well, I got in a fight with a lawnmower. I decided I was gonna do some lawnmower stuff. Hey, come on in, James. That's my friend James. Yeah, grab yourself a water, man. I'm live on YouTube right now.
Okay, where's that? Over here?
Yeah, right there.
All right. I'm feeling dehydrated.
We'll grab you too, man, if you need it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bubba.
Yeah.
My buddy James had to grab some water. Yeah, I'm on YouTube live right now, Bubba. Saying hello to my friends.
Everybody.
My friend James there, he needed some water. Hi, Ruthie. Ruthie. Shit. For your house drains and toilet. I'm surprised the toilet didn't break. No kidding. I know. My mom and I thought about that. And I know. Yay, Ruthie made it. Yeah. Let's do a little dance here. Yeah. What do you think, Mr. Ranger? What you think, Mr. Ranger? Ruthie in the house. Yep. But yeah, brother Don, I was surprised it didn't break either. We put some lights last week when I came home for Christmas. I put some lights underneath the sinks to keep everything from freezing, and obviously it didn't work too well, at least in the kitchen. So yeah, the kitchen, not the kitchen, but the toilet. So the toilet still froze, but everything else is a-okay. I hope that toilet doesn't bust. That'd be a bummer. That'd be a total bummer. Man, I don't need that. So yeah, I'm gonna put you fine folks down here. I'm gonna take Mr. Ranger Dog for take you folks with me. I'm just gonna sit you guys down here for right now. Hopefully you guys won't fall. Sorry about that. I knew it was gonna do that. So I'm gonna sit you guys down here real quick. I gotta put my gloves on. My gloves. Alrighty. I better put my other phone in my pocket. That's my mobile device, my hotspot. Because I turn that on and I use this phone here. Alrighty, Mr. Ranger. Let's go for Ranger walks. And Ranger talks. Go for a Ranger walk? Okay. 1 second here. I gotta put his collar or his leash on. Come here. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. I had to put his leash on. Yep. Oh yeah, Happy New Year's to everybody, by the way. Happy, super duper happy New Year's. Want some Ranger water? Yeah, it's cold, huh, boo-boo? Hims was thirsty. Hims was thirsty. I gotta put some over my head. My head's cold. Yeah, I cut my hair. Actually, my mom cut my hair for me. I didn't want to cut it because I was gonna let it grow up, not grow long or anything, just grow it out a little bit. But my mom kept saying how shaggy my hair was, and she's like, I'll cut it for you. So just to save argument, I was like, okay. Oh, that's okay. Gotta answer the phone. Mom's calling, mom's calling. Ranger was thirsty. Ranger was thirsty. Go for a little Ranger walking. Let's go for a Ranger walkie and a Ranger talkie. Yeah, boo-boo. Come on. Yeah. The Ranger dog's having his Ranger walk. I already took him for a walk once, but I take him get him as much exercise as I can between the times I work and come back out. The temperature here, about 27, 25 degrees. Maybe with the wind chill, 17 maybe. I'd have to check on my phone. I can't figure out how to turn the temperature dealio on my car. But yeah, it's 27 with the little wind chill factor. It's about probably 17. It's in the teens somewhere with the wind chill factor. But they're saying we're supposed to get warm tomorrow. Yeah, he can talk. Hey, Ranger. Hey, Ranger, talk. They want to know if you can talk. Can you talk to us? You have anything to talk about? Huh? Do you have anything? No? You want to talk about? If I said treat and said talk, you'd be like, rah, 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 rah. Yeah, he can talk. He can shake your hand. Whoa, I dropped you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drop you. Ranger's doing his Ranger stuff. He's like, oh, grass feels so good. That grass feels so good. Uh-oh. Hold on. You're getting yourself tangled up, boo-boo. Ah. 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 Yeah, he likes to roll around in that grass. I've been wondering why he hasn't. Every time I've taken him for a walk today, he hasn't wanted to roll around in it, so I was getting worried, but he's like, I'm gonna roll. So yeah, Mr. Ranger Dog. Hi, Ann. Good afternoon or good morning, whatever the case may be in your neck of the woods. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year to each and every single one of you folks. It's gonna be a groovy year. Every year is a groovy year. I think it's gonna be a groovy year. So hopefully I'm not upside down. But I just realized I turned the phone down. So that building there has a green cross on it. It's a OSHA, Oklahoma Safety Council. And if you're from Colorado or California, those green crosses mean something completely different. Completely different. All right, Brother Eric, you have a good day. You have a good day. Hey, funeral host. Hey, funeral host. Hope you're doing well, swelling groovy. All right, Angel, let's go get warm before Daddy goes back in. Yeah. Let me brush you off here. Oh, I think he does this sometimes so Daddy gives him a good petting down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, scratch that Ranger butt. Scratch that Ranger butt. All right. Let's go sit in the car. Let's go get in the car because it's cold. So yep, I haven't figured out what goes on there yet. They don't have too many employees, but they seem to stay pretty busy. Of course, this is where yours truly works here. The airport's down that way, about 4 miles. So we get a lot of airplanes that fly over. Huh, Mr. Ranger? You want any more Ranger water before we go back in? Look at that, it's already starting to freeze. It's already starting to freeze. Jeez. Okay, let's go back in the car, boo-boo. Sorry, looks a little messy in there, but I keep plenty of blankets in there for Mr. Ranger Dog. Well, it's about 27 degrees, but with the wind chill factor, it's in the teens, upper teens. So yeah, it's already starting to ice over. So I'm gonna put this in here so it'll melt a little bit. I'm gonna get back in the car because it's super duper cold. Super duper cold. Oh. All right. Yeah, it's pretty cold when you got a shaved head, you know. Oop, wrong button. I want to see what y'all been saying. Make sure I haven't missed anybody yet. Somebody's tuned in, and I want to make sure I see everybody that comes in and say hello. So yeah, he's chilling. Mr. Ranger Dog's chilling. Pat in the head, scratch behind the ear. Pat in the head, scratch behind the ear. Oh, boo boo. Yeah. Oh, I know. I'd love a warm wool cap. I used to have a real nice one, but I lost that in the divorce. One of many things I lost in a divorce. Here's an airplane flying overhead. Yeah, the airport's just right over there. Will Rogers International Airport. Oh, you had a Jetta? Same color. That's cool. What year was your Jetta, Ann? This is a 2013. I used to have a 2012 Jetta, a TDI diesel, and it got involved in that emissions scandal. So when we took it back, or we ended up trading it off for this thing, and I didn't want to trade it off. I didn't want to lose that diesel engine. I didn't want to lose that mileage I was getting, the 50 miles to the gallon. But once they did that recall for the emissions scandal, you'd lose that 50 miles to the gallon, because of course they lied about it. I lied about what was going on with the emissions. So, but I ended up getting this Jetta. I didn't want the Jetta. I wanted to go to Toyota or Hyundai because I was kind of upset with Volkswagen. But the ex-wife, she was bound and determined to get this Jetta. This is what she wanted because it had a sunroof and all that jazz. So, but guess what? Yours truly ended up getting this through the divorce because she didn't want to go get a loan for it, and she sure as heck didn't want to be paying for it. So that's how I got the Jetta. That's why I live in a VW bus or a van, and I commute mostly in a Jetta. Boy, Volkswagen would love me, wouldn't they? I keep putting my hand in the way. Yeah, I flipped the camera around. So yes, Jettas are very good cars. I mean, nothing wrong with this one. Oh, that's cool. Other people beat it up and it wouldn't pass emissions. So my son like, But yeah, I do miss my 2012 Jetta. That was a red, fire red. It was the wagon, like the a station wagon. I miss it. I miss it a lot. See, it had the same interior as this one though. Basically the same looking interior. With Kia over. Yeah, I wanted a Kia or a Toyota or a Hyundai is what I wanted. Something like that, because you go to one of those places and they basically work with you, at least here in the city, where they'll make your payment better than what you're in right now. And that's what I wanted. But when you're married, the simple rule of marriage is happy wife, happy life. So that's the way I lived. Going to a Rabbit diesel. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, those diesel engines that Volkswagen makes, they're pretty darn good engines. What did you say, funeral host? Don't ever get a Kia. Don't ever. All right. I don't know what I would get after this vehicle. I really don't. Made by the same Korean company. Don't ever get a Kia, huh? All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind when I do go car shopping. I don't know. That's years away from now, but what time is it here? Alrighty, 46 after. That's got to keep a Kia killed in action. Killed in action. It was a son of the owner of Hyundai. Oh yeah? So the owner of Hyundai, his son, did Kias. Huh? That's interesting. The Altima is a nice car. Kentucky Ranger had a 2006 Kia Spectra 5. I guess they're not good, huh? The sun ran it into the ground. So. Oh, that's cool. No, it sucked. Alrighty, my friends. I'm gonna go in and socialize just for a few minutes before I start back to work. I'm so glad it's a super duper busy day. I really, really am. You had to play a dealer to take it to trade, huh? The Sedona is the exception. What do you think, Ranger? What do you think, Ranger? Alrighty, Wes. See you later, my friend. Ruthie, you have a groovy day. Brother Don, you have a most excellent day, brother. Yes, you. Yes. Funeral host and Ruthie, thank you for joining me today. I'm very grateful for you guys hanging out with Ranger Dog and I. Ann, thank you. It's always good to see Ann hanging out. Alrighty, folks. I will see you beautiful people tonight on my Type 2 daily edited vlog. And then I'm going to do Coffee Kind Java in the old VW bus on Friday. I'm going to do it on Fridays, like a Friday deal. Just, I think it'd be a great way to start Fridays off. So, yes, you too, funeral host. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. I almost forgot you. Thank you for joining Mr. Ranger Dog and I. We love you guys very, very, very much. You guys stay warm, stay safe. And please, be kind, love one another. Be totally grateful for every moment of the day, because you just never know. You never know what the moments will do. Peace and love. And always, always, Volkswagen grease. Of course, I'll scratch Ranger on the head. Oh, come here, Ranger. I gotta scratch you on the head. He's like, nope. He's over here staying warm. Scratch on, or pat in the head, scratch behind the ears. Pat in the head, scratch behind the ears. Scratch on the head. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We love you guys. Yeah, have a good day.